Welcome to Zoom in Data. In this session, we will discuss Databricks MLflow, focusing on experiment tracking and model lifecycle management, which is a very important topic for interviews and real-world machine learning projects. MLflow is tightly integrated with Databricks and helps data scientists and machine learning engineers manage experiments, track results, compare models, and move models safely into production. Understanding MLflow shows that you can handle end-to-end machine learning workflows in an enterprise environment. Key points covered in this subtopic include experiment tracking, runs, metrics, model registry, and deployment concepts. Subscribe to Zoom in Data to continue structured learning of Databricks concepts. What is MLflow in Databricks? MLflow is an open-source platform integrated with Databricks to manage the machine learning lifecycle. It helps track experiments, parameters, metrics, and artifacts in a structured way. MLflow reduces manual tracking and improves reproducibility of ML experiments. Interviewers often expect a clear explanation of MLflow's purpose and value. Why is MLflow important for machine learning projects? MLflow helps teams compare multiple experiments systematically. It ensures experiments are reproducible and well documented. Collaboration becomes easier across data science teams. This is critical for enterprise-scale ML development. What is an MLflow experiment? An experiment is a logical container for multiple ML runs. It groups related experiments under a single project or problem. Experiments help organize results clearly. Interview questions often focus on experiment structure. What is an MLflow run? A run represents a single execution of a machine learning training process. Each run captures parameters, metrics, and artifacts. Runs allow comparison between different model versions. This helps identify the best performing model. What are parameters in MLflow? Parameters store input values used during training. Examples include learning rate, batch size, or number of trees. Tracking parameters helps explain model behavior. Interviewers often ask why parameter tracking is important. What are metrics in MLflow? Metrics are quantitative measures that indicate model performance, like accuracy or RMSE. They are logged during or after training to compare different runs. Metrics tracking ensures reproducibility and helps in selecting the best model. Understanding metrics is a common interview topic for MLflow knowledge. What are artifacts in MLflow? Artifacts are outputs produced during an experiment, such as trained models, logs, or visualizations. They provide a record for debugging and auditing experiment results. Artifacts help reproduce experiments and validate results across the team. Interviewers may ask about artifacts to assess practical ML project management knowledge. How does MLflow improve experiment reproducibility? MLflow stores parameters, metrics, artifacts, and code references for each run. This allows experiments to be rerun with consistent results. Reproducibility is crucial for production ML systems and audits. Interviewers often test whether candidates understand practical reproducibility strategies. What is the MLflow tracking server in Databricks? The tracking server stores experiment data centrally for team access. Databricks manages it automatically, simplifying setup and maintenance. It allows tracking of metrics, parameters, and artifacts efficiently. Understanding the tracking server is important in interviews to demonstrate collaborative workflow knowledge. How does MLflow integrate with Databricks notebooks? MLflow logging can be performed directly inside Databricks notebooks. Metrics, parameters, and artifacts are automatically linked to the notebook run. This integration simplifies experimentation and improves traceability. Interviewers expect candidates to explain how MLflow works seamlessly in Databricks notebooks. What is the MLflow Model Registry? The Model Registry is a centralized repository for storing and managing ML models. It tracks versions, supports stage transitions, and maintains deployment readiness. The registry ensures that production models are reliable and traceable. Why is model versioning important in MLflow? Versioning allows tracking of all changes made to a model over time. Teams can revert to previous versions if a newer model underperforms. Versioning improves collaboration and supports safe production deployment. What are model stages in MLflow? Model stages represent the lifecycle phases, such as staging, production, and archived. Stage transitions are controlled and auditable to ensure safe deployment. Staging allows testing before moving models to production. How does MLflow support collaboration? MLflow allows multiple users to view and compare experiments centrally. Shared access improves transparency and reduces duplicated effort. Teams can make better decisions by comparing parameters, metrics, and artifacts. How does MLflow help during model debugging? MLflow provides detailed logs, metrics, parameters, and artifacts for each run. Teams can identify bottlenecks or issues in model performance. Debugging becomes structured and reproducible. Can MLflow be used with different ML libraries? MLflow supports scikit-learn, TensorFlow, PyTorch, XGBoost, and more. This allows teams to use the best framework for their project while maintaining tracking. Cross-library support ensures consistency and reproducibility. How does MLflow support model deployment? MLflow enables deployment by registering models and managing stage transitions. Production-ready models can be promoted safely from staging after testing. Integration with Databricks ensures seamless deployment to clusters or endpoints. What security considerations apply to MLflow? Access to experiments and model registries is controlled using Databricks workspace permissions. Sensitive data should not be logged as parameters. Stage transitions and artifact changes are fully auditable. How does MLflow support governance? MLflow maintains a full history of experiments, metrics, parameters, and model artifacts. Approval workflows can enforce controlled stage transitions in the registry. Governance ensures compliance with internal policies and external regulations. Knowledge of governance demonstrates readiness for enterprise ML projects. What are common interview questions on MLflow? Interviewers often ask about experiment life cycles, parameter tracking, and model registry stages. Questions may include metrics comparison, artifact usage, and deployment practices. Candidates who provide structured, real-world examples are valued. Understanding workflows clearly is essential for success in interviews. How does MLflow reduce manual documentation effort? MLflow automatically logs all experiment details, eliminating separate notes or spreadsheets. This ensures consistent, accurate documentation across runs. Teams save time and reduce human errors. Can MLflow be used in production environments? Yes. MLflow is designed for enterprise-scale ML workflows. Versioned models and controlled stage transitions minimize deployment risks. Experiment reproducibility ensures reliability in production. How does MLflow improve model comparison? MLflow allows side-by-side comparison of multiple runs. Metrics, parameters, and artifacts are clearly visible to identify the best model. Visualization tools improve clarity during evaluation. What challenges does MLflow solve in ML projects? MLflow addresses untracked experiments, inconsistent metrics, and poor collaboration. It provides structured logging, reproducibility, and artifact management. Teams can work efficiently and maintain auditability. Why should Databricks professionals master MLflow? Mastering MLflow ensures end-to-end tracking, versioning, and governance of experiments. It bridges development, testing, and production deployment for ML models. Interviewers expect strong understanding for collaborative, enterprise-level 1050 projects. Proficiency in MLflow increases credibility and effectiveness in real-world ML workflows. If you found this video helpful, like, share, subscribe. More Databricks interview and tutorial videos are coming soon. Stay connected and keep learning with Zoom in Data.